The relay from Porter, not in time! Oh, epic stuff! Jackson Olson walks it off in the 4th round of Showdowns, and the Bananas win the season series against the Party Animals.
For the Showdown! The Showdown works like this. 1 hitter versus 1 pitcher with 1 fielder. The goal for the pitcher is to strike out the batter. Don't let him score. The hitter's job is to make it all around the bases. The first team to make it and score without the other team doing so will win the Showdown. A home run over the wall ends it all. Ladies and gentlemen of Des Moines, Iowa, welcome to the Showdown!
Vintage Dylan Porter across the Party Animals' 9-game winning streak to win last year's tour. Dylan had all 3 saves that were available. And you take a look at the rules here in Showdowns. Hosley will be back out on the mound after tossing a scoreless top of the 9th. He'll have Reese Alexiadis as his fielder, who has to keep his feet on the infield grass until the ball is put in play. It's a race to home plate between the ball and the hitter. And Reese Hampton's going to be the first man to swing it. The only man to ever hit a home run out of the park in Showdowns. He did it against Hosley in Brockton, Massachusetts last year. If he did it here tonight in Des Moines, it ends the game instantly.
And for Danny Hosley, has pitched in 2 rounds of Showdowns this season, allowing 1 walk-off and earning 1 Showdown shutdown. And on the Party Animal side of things, Reese Hampton with 3 walk-offs in 8 opportunities this year for the Animals.
Hampton the other way, but it's going to land foul. The 198th Banana Ball game of all time is in tiebreaker Showdowns. Tied at 2 points each. And Hosley gets a fastball top of the zone. Ball and 2 strikes. This one fouled off. Stuck with the gas.
Well, Hosley has the advantage in the count here. Also commands the deadliest pitch we've ever seen in Banana Ball. Get the feeling the Vulcan change is about to be busted out, and he cannot get the outside corner. His delivery to Hampton.
Great pitch, even better take. And now the count is full. Fastball just barely misses low. Payoff pitch. Fouled away. Great location. We'll see another 3-2 offering.
We saw Hampton start up the ball game with a 9-pitch battle against Noah Nisnik. Now has battled against Danny Hosley 7 pitches into this Showdown plate appearance. Number 8 coming out of the hand of Danny Hosley, and Hampton will swing right through it. Hosley getting his 2nd Showdown shutdown this year.
It's all it takes to win this thing. If they do not score, it will force a 2nd round of Showdowns. Porter is the pitcher. Jason Swan is the fielder. And hitting in the Showdown for the Savannah Bananas, please welcome Dan
here in Principal Park, here in its 33rd year of existence, on their feet. Full capacity crowd of 11,500 people. And they heavily favor the Bananas.
The Bananas go to their most experienced Showdown batter in Dan Oberst, who has 4 walk-offs in 7 opportunities in 2024. And of course, witness the Bananas 9-game losing streak to fall in 2023 to the Party Animals. Now has a chance to be the hero, get them the season series win against the boys in black and pink.
It's been power on power so far. Back-to-back fastballs. The 0-2. Sticks with the gas. Ober spoils it. Taj Porter, the catcher. Dylan Porter, the pitcher. See what the battery mates cook up on another 0-2. Another fastball, elevated. Oberst does not chase.
And oftentimes you see Chase Acuff in defensively for the Party Animals in Showdowns, but they've opted to go with Jason Swan, who is very versatile defensively across his college career at Georgia Southern. And Dylan Porter will get the sword and showdown shutdown of Dan Oberst with that breaking ball.
We take out the fielder. This is one-on-one. Pitcher versus hitter. Hitting in the second round of Showdowns for the Party Animals, please welcome Jake Skoll.
We saw this matchup in the top of the 9th. Skoll, as the golden batter, demolished the ball off the top of the right field wall. Here in round 2 of Showdowns, as the young professor said, there is no fielder. So Hosley on his own out there.
Skoll has only gotten to bat in Showdowns twice this season, but both times he has secured a walk-off for the Party Animals.
Peter just missed outside, and there's the devastating Vulcan changeup. That's what got Hampton swinging in round 1. This one bounced the opposite way. Hosley on his horse. Skoll can fly. Jake already around second. Now he's around third as Danny gets to the ball, heaves it home, and it is a point notched for the Party Animals. Skoll comes up clutch. They lead 3-2.
Or a home run over the wall will end it right here and now. Dylan Porter back on the mound for the Party Animals.
Porter back on the mound. It's going to be Eric Jones Jr. for the Nanners, swinging the bat.
And hitting in the second round of Showdowns for the Savannah Bananas, please welcome Eric Jones.
Former Mariners and Twins minor leaguer. Guy who has come within a couple inches of leaving the yard in Showdowns before. If he leaves the yard, we'll win it for the Bananas. If he gets an inside the Parker, we'll go to round 3, and he cannot hold up on the Porter slider.
That breaking ball seriously effective right now for Dylan Porter. For Eric Jones Jr., this is actually the first time he has batted in Showdowns all season long, and hits this one right up the middle. Takes a high chop between the cut from the infield dirt and the outfield, and Porter will heave this one home. Taj trying to get in, but Eric Jones Jr. will slide ahead of the Party Animals, backstop the Bananas with a walk-off of their own in round 2 of Showdowns.
Which means we now go to a third round of Showdowns. In a third round of Showdowns in Banana Ball, we put the fielder back on the field, and now we load the bases. Every run counts for a point. Reese Alexiadis is the fielder. Danny Hosley back into pitch.
For the first time here in 2024, we're going to the third round of Showdowns.
Please welcome Chase Acuff.
The bases will be loaded. Every run that scores counts as a point. And Chase Acuff gets to swing it with the Party Animals as the season series is on the line.
And this is uncharted territory for Chase Acuff. Not only the first time he's batting in Showdowns this season, but the first time in his banana ball career that dates all the way back to the 2022 Summer Series.
2 balls and a strike. Changeup floats in high. This one driven out to right center field. It's going to score 3 easily. Alexiadis in pursuit. Becerra scores. Swan scores. Hampton's in. Here comes Acuff. Relay from Hosley in time. But Chase clears the bases and doubles the score for the Animals. They're up 6-3.
Get 3 runners in, making the score now 6-3 in favor of the Party Animals. The Bananas once again must score at least 3 runners to stay in this thing. But if all 4 score right here, it's game over tonight in Des Moines, Iowa.
Same situation in place for the Bananas.
Jason Swan returns to the fielding position. Dustin Porter returns to the mound. Runners at all the bases. And batting in the third round of Showdowns for the Savannah Bananas. Please welcome DR the Doc Meadows.
The doctor coming up to the dish with the game on the line. He has to drive in all 3 Bananas on base to keep the game alive, and he has to bring himself home for the Bananas to win.
And the Bananas are hoping that the speed of DR Meadows will kill in this scenario. He can catch a barrel and find something in the gap. His speed could get him home to score and give the Bananas that 1-point edge to beat out the Party Animals and claim this season series.
Fastball misses from Dylan Porter, who got a strikeout in round 1 for the Showdown shutdown. Allowed the inside to Parker just barely from Eric Jones Jr. in round 2. Now he's behind 2 balls and no strikes on the tour leader in batting average. They are 1 for 3 tonight with a walk-off, 2 runs driven in. Hitting .356 here in his second tour. Chops this one to the left side. Swan can fly. Jackson scores. Ober's coming in behind him. Flash behind him. And Porter is going to cut off Meadows between third and home. For the first time in Banana Ball history, we're going to round 4 of Showdowns.
You are experiencing an historic night of Banana Ball. In the history of this sport, there has never been a 4th round of Showdowns. Both teams want it. The rules remain the same until we have a winner. Pitcher, hitter, fielder, and loaded bases.
Well, this is thrilling stuff. Uncharted territory for Banana Ball. The bases will be loaded again.
Both teams may not use any hitters who have already hit in the Showdown. And hitting for the first time ever in a 4th round of Showdowns, please welcome
Just like in penalty kicks in soccer, you cannot use the same man twice. So the further we get into showdowns, the deeper you get into the lineup of each team. You got to be thrilled if you're the Party Animals to be able to send up Dalton Cornett fourth here in showdowns.
Guy who they've used in showdowns before this season, although he was shut down. But for Cornett, so good at getting bat on ball. Just a 4.6% strikeout rate. And blasts this one down the line, but that slices foul. Cornett just missing a game-winning grand slam in showdowns.
It's a game of inches. That ball was obliterated, but as you can see, clearly foul. This one chopped to the right side. Once again, enough gusto to drive in three. The question is if Cornett can score himself. Alexiadis heaves it in from in front of the track. Hosley, the relay, flips it to Leroy just in time. 3 runs come across.
Score is now 9-6. The Bananas once again must put up 3 to tie it, to send it to the first ever 5th round, or score all 4 to pick up the win here tonight.
You got to give Chase Acuff and Dalton Cornett credit. They're putting the pressure on the Bananas. They've both emptied the bases. Meadows came through. Now Jackson Olson gets his time to shine.
Just like Chase Acuff, it will be the first time we've ever seen Jackson Olson batting in showdowns for the Savannah Bananas. What's also worth noting, faced off against Dylan Porter in Cleveland last month and left the yard against the Party Animals right-hander.
It was a no-doubt bomb. Jackie's got the pop. One of 3 home runs here on his 2nd Banana Ball World Tour. And the pride of New Milford, Connecticut. Drives it. It's going to go all the way to the wall in right. It will clear the bases. Reese Hampton in defensively on his horse. Fires it into Porter as Jackie rounds third. The relay from Porter. Not in time. Oh, epic stuff. Jackson Olson walks it off in the 4th round of showdowns, and the Bananas win the season series against the Party Animals. The Great 8 comes through in the biggest moment for the Savannah Bananas. Another man who witnessed their loss to the Party Animals on the 2023 World Tour is now able to play the hero for the Savannah Bananas and get them much needed redemption in 2024. The greatest showman shines when the lights are the brightest. What a moment for Jackson Olson and the Savannah Bananas. They achieve their revenge.